All right, folks, is everybody out there? I guess hopefully we're working here. Unfortunately, we're picking up right in the deadlifts. We're picking up right in the deadlifts. We're going to have a heck of a battle here, though. Right now, we've got Yasuhiro Sato. Sato attempted a third attempt bench press to break his own world record. He put in 221 to break his record of 220.5, but missed it. But now here he's pulling. Not an amazing puller, he's a decent squatter, amazing bencher. Right now, Sato's up. Looks like 235 on the bar. And 235 and Sato's good. Again, guys, I'm flying without a net here. I don't have scoring, so I don't know what's going on. They're not even really telling us too much with the weights on the bar is, but I'll do as best I can. So this is really going to come down to third attempt deadlifts. Charles Okpoko's in second place, trying to hang on to second place, and to do that, he's got to hold off Shi and El Baghetti. Franco Leon's also trying to hang on to the bronze medal. So here comes Leon up right now. The same 235 on the bar as Shi. Sorry, as Sato. So there's going to be third attempts are going to be pretty exciting. Fedosenko's running away with this thing. He's up by about 35 Wilks points at this point, but he's looking to score a big Wilks total. Here's Leon right now, and he looks good with 235. Let's see what the referees say. And he's good 2-1. Okay. So Fedosenko's really looking to get 670, 675 Wilks to try and push for best lifter. Because there's a couple of guys that can take a shot at it. He is one of them, along with Blaine Sumner, along with Olek. So, we'll see what happens here. But right now, all right, Wei Chun Lin is up. Good at 240. Now he's calling for 250. He's standing in seventh place right now. Charles Okpoko is in second place, and he's trying to hang on. But Shi and El Baghetti, wow. There you go. Leon's sitting in third, I believe, right now. But Shi and El Baghetti are going to have something to say about that. And Savalainen may also, too. Wow. It's a good attempt there. You're never going to hit a home run in the sport. You're not going to outperform yourself. So if you have a certain level of strength, that's what you're going to show on the platform. Charles Okpoko is up now. Again, trying to defend his second place position right now. He needs this lift right here because El Baghetti and Shi are right on his tail. They're chomping at the bit with him. And it's hard. It's great being a big bench presser, but it is not good not being able to deadlift because you can't. Oh, boy. That is no lift right there for Charles. Now it's 3 reds. That's just no lift there. That's tough. That puts him in a horrible position right now because now Shi and El Baghetti can continue to chip away at Charles Okpoko's lead over them. And again, Fedosenko, here comes Fedosenko. He was good at 240. Took a massive 20-kilo jump to 260. He's really trying to not to win this division, the lightweights, but really to win the entire meet. He's trying to do it here. 20-kilo jump to 260 kilos. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Just did not lock it out. Just did not lock it out. Look, even the best in the world is going to have a technical error, going to miss. Yeah, interesting. It looked like Fedosenko thought that he got that lift. That was not a good lift, though. All right, now we're taking a big jump, 275 now for Sung Ting Shi, one of the best chief referees in the sport of powerlifting. He's good at 265. Now he's called for 275. The shots here are just amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, she was just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Something she was just awesome. Just an amazing, amazing, amazing pull there. Sevalainen's up now. Sevalainen is a great puller. And the Finns, the Swedes, and Nords are very, very, very good. All right, so let's see what Antti Sevalainen can do here. Pull. Look at how long his arms are. Nice easy pull. See what the referees say. 3 white lights for Sevalainen. So he may have something. He may have something in the tank there. But here comes the man, Hassan El-Baghdadi, one of the greatest deadlifters in the history of the sport. Here he comes. It's a huge deadlift at 3075 for El-Baghdadi. He's one of my favorites. I'm not really sure why. I just like his style. I like everything about him. I like the way he is on the platform. Here he goes. Wonder if he's going to take a shot at his own world record. Let's see if he makes this first here. 307.5. Wow, that is so easy. So easy for El-Baghdadi. El-Baghdadi's done great. Darius Rizzola's up next. Look at the concentration on him there. He gets the pull. The one thing that I haven't seen from this class, unless I missed it, nobody with double overhand. Everybody's with opposing grip. One hand under, one hand over on the deadlift. All right, Darius Rizzola is good at 205, good at 212.5. Now he's calling for 217.5. He's just trying to go 3 for 3, have a nice solid performance. I mean, the World Games is here in his home country of Poland. Just wants to put on a good performance. And, you know, while Darius is probably going to finish in 8th or 9th position, something like that, 7th, 8th, or 9th, he still will finish with about a 580 Wilks. So think about that. Here's a guy, you look at him, he's coming in. He's not really competing for a medal here, yet he's still coming in with a 580 Wilks. It's just an amazing Wilks score. Some people fight for their entire careers to get over 500, and here he is at 580. Darius Rizzola. He's just so consistent in his lifting. Oh, boy, it's out in front. And Darius has got it. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. 3 white lights for him. There he goes. Look at the pull. Coach is sitting on the side. All right, so here we come. Here, we're coming into it now. 3rd attempts, it's going to get a little bit crazy. Okpoko is sitting there trying to defend his silver medal, but he cannot do much because the big guns, she and El Baghetti, are coming for him. They're locked, loaded, and ready, and they have the big artillery, and Okpoko is just trying to hold them off. Right now, we have up Yoshihiro Sato, Japan, current world record holder in the bench press. And is not going to make it. All right, so he had a decent day for himself. Nothing to be ashamed of. He's just not real happy. But you know, the fact that you're one of the best 5 lifters in your weight class in the world means quite a bit. All right, so it's going to come down to this, folks. Franklin Leon, good at 225, good at 235, calling for 242.5. For a while, he was hanging on tenuously to the bronze medal. But as these bigger deadlifters had just chipped away, and he just slowly dropped down in the standings. You notice that every one of these deadlifters is sumo. None are conventional. This is Coach Marco from Ecuador. Very good game day coach. Very good at calling attempts. Leon's consistent lifter. Let's see what he gets here. He locked out a little early with those knees. Just could not pull it. Marco is just upset right there. Just trying to get him to pull up a little bit more. So he's just kind of now forced out of the medal contention totally. There's just nothing to do now. It's just it's hard. That's why you have to make attempts at a world championship, and even more so here at the World Games. Making attempts is the name of the game. If your best is a 300 kilo squat, you're not going to come in and hit a 320, 330, 340. You might be able to extend it with 310. All right, so right now, Okpoko stands in the bronze medal position. And here he comes. Calling for now. He's got to try for this 257.5. This 257.5 will vault him back into the silver medal position. All right, he came back. He came back big time. So Okpoko is now back in silver medal position, coached by James Townsend right there. Man, he comes up and it's good. The way that second attempt looked, I never would have thought. There's James cheering him on. I never, ever, ever would have thought they would have come back and get it, but it just talks to his tenacity, speaks to his tenacity here. But again, he's got She and El Baghetti behind him. They've got a lot of ammunition left, and he's sitting on the sidelines. Missing that second attempt meant he couldn't add to his total. So here comes Wai Shun Lin. Good at 250 and now taking 257.5. See if he can finish up and go 3 for 3 in the deadlift here. And it's 3 white lights. Look at that. And again, I find it interesting that nobody's double overhanding here. All right, there's Wazola. I'm sorry, Fedosenko's up now. Missed that 260. And again, he doesn't need this 260. He's solidly in gold medal, but he wants this 260 to push himself over 670 Wilks to try to take a shot at best lifter. And that's what makes Fedosenko one of the best lifters in history. He needed that 260 for a 670, and there he goes. He got it. You know, Fedosenko came in very, very light, well under the weight class limit, which says to me that he was going for gold. That's good, going for the best lifter. Something Shea is up now. Here he is. He's trying to move up here. It's a big lift here. Wow. What a great lift by Shi. That is just clutch. Absolutely clutch. 3 white lights, goes 3 for 3. $280 kilos. That is just a big lift right there. Well, we've still got El Baghetti and Shi. Sorry, El Baghetti and Savalainen up. Here he comes. Antti Savalainen. Good at 270, good at 285, 15-kilo jump. Now taking a 10-kilo jump. He's trying to move up. Coach Tommy is giving him a tap on the back. Anthony's trying to move up here. El Baghetti's waiting in the wings to try to take that silver medal from Charles Okpoko. Right now, Savalainen's up here. This is a massive deadlift for a man of this size. Nope, just couldn't do it. Tried to move up. Just a little bit much for him. $297.5. He was in at 295, then raised it to 297.5 to try to get the bronze. Did not work. Did not work to get in the medal position. Well, now Hassan El Baghetti. All right, so Hassan El Baghetti has a decision. Does he pull for bronze to knock Shi out? Or does he pull for silver to take the silver from Okpoko and push Shi off the medal stand? And he's chosen to go after Okpoko. He's going for the silver. Here he goes. Look at the intensity there on Hassan El Bagheti of France. One of the greatest deadlifters in the history of this sport. 315 on the bar. 315. Unbelievable. It's a new, I believe, a new Masters world record in the deadlift. This will give him silver. Snatch it from Charles Okpoko. And there he goes. Let's see what the referees say. There he goes. That's the silver. New world record and silver. That is the way to do that. That is unbelievable. So Fedosenko comes up with about a 670 total. Should put him in good stead to try to win the best lifter. El Bagheti's world record, 315 kilo deadlift, gets him the silver. Charles Okpoko is just going to have to be satisfied with the bronze. He's a very, very young lifter. He's the second youngest lifter in there. He's a junior lifter still. That's amazing that he can do that. And there you go. All right, so I was Fedosenko at 677.61. So 677.61 should put him in very, very, very good stead right there. But if you look at the scores. 590 for Lynn, 595 for Savalainen, 597 for Leon, 604 for Shi, Okpoko only at 608, Hassan El Bagheti at 609. It's just amazing. There's only 19 points separating second and seventh. 19 points. And there's only 13 separating 2 to 6. A couple of misses there, and it changes everything. There's only a half a point between second and third. A half a Wilkes point. And there's only 5 Wilkes points between fourth and second. That's just an amazing competition when you see that. You're not going to see that very often. And there's Darius. So now we got the middleweight women coming up. They're going to do the women's victory, the men's ceremony, and then we're going to move on to the middleweight women. You know, in the middleweight women, it's going to be fascinating because you have Larissa Solovyova comes in at 688. However, Anna Rizikova is coming in at 638. She's a lot closer to Solovyova than what it looks like there, which is 50 Wilkes points. We've also got Cesara Tavares in at 620. Gunda von Bacchus at 620. Olga Adamovich at 614. We've got Wei Chun Wu, Edmar Ruiz, Vilma Ochoa Vargas, Erica Bueno, and Kenya Montserrat. So it should be interesting. We're going to the medal ceremony right now. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, I believe, on OlympicChannel.com, 72 kilo heavyweight women should be just absolutely amazing. You got Anacostin going against Priscilla Ribic. That should be a heck of a battle. One of the best. They come in within a 1.5 Wilkes point. Marta Elvram could make some noise. Jennifer Kenelone can make some noise. Got some good lifters in there. Rhea Stin from Canada. So it should be good. These pictures are just absolutely amazing. Just unbelievable. That venue is just absolutely amazing. Just sitting there looking at it. Looks like looks like an opera house, and it's just amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen a venue as beautiful as this. I don't know if I know for a fact I haven't, and I've never seen a presentation this good. Video presentation, even the way the stage looks is just amazing. The stage is absolutely perfect. I guarantee that the IOC is very happy with the way this looks. So Charles has got a really, really bright future in this sport, but he's also going to do some weightlifting. So, I mean, he's taking the bronze here and what's the equivalent of the Olympics, because our participation in the Olympics will pretty much mirror this almost identically. I can't imagine it being too different. There's Hassan El Baghetti, the great puller. And again, he jumped over a lot of people with his pulls. There he is. Ruslan Fedosenko, multiple World Games champion, multiple time world champion, world record holder, one of the greatest powerlifters in the history of the sport, Sergey Fedosenko. And his 677 may just win him best lifter. I mean, there are other people who are going to have something to say about it, but he's looking pretty good. There we go. And the Russian national anthem, beautiful World Games medals. Look at that venue. Unbelievable, this presentation. Never gets old for him. Charles Poco's got a great future. El Baghetti, the future is now. Gaston Parage, head of the IPF. Then we're going to move right into the women. Going to move right into the middleweight women. There he goes. Look, you can just tell. There you go. Fedosenko gold, El Baghetti silver, and Opoko bronze. Fedosenko just did an amazing job. So right now the Russians have won both. The lightweight men and the lightweight women. Russians are doing very, very well. And coming up now, the middleweight women, Anna Ryzhikova has a chance to win a third gold medal. So the women's middleweights are coming up right now. Just hold on and we'll get right to them. All right. Looks like we're all set and ready to go. The deadlifts. For the middleweight women. I'm not really sure where they're sitting right now in terms of scores because I have no score sheet. But we got some. All right, here comes Gunda von Bacchus up at 160. She's a much better. I'm not sure if she's injured or not. She benched okay, but she opened at something like 120 kilos in the squat, which is not close to what she can do. And neither is this a 160 opener. She's a much better deadlifter than this. So easy that looked for her right there. And Gunda Fiona von Bacchus. Wow. I think Vilma Ochoa is up next. It's like they're loading 170. So they're loading, yeah, you got 170. All right. So 170 they're loading for Vilma Ochoa. They've asked for Marco, the coach has asked for the bar to be cleaned. So here she goes for her opener. Vilma just won the North American Championships about a little over 2 weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago at this point. There she goes. And 3 white lights, good, easy opener for Ochoa. I think this Kenya Montserrat coming up next. Yeah, there she is. Opening at 180 kilos. There you go. Nice to use the opener. Very good. Erica Bueno's up now. Here she comes, Erica Bueno. And there she goes. 3 white lights. Beautiful. Everybody's hitting their openers here. Wish I could see the scoreboard so I could tell you what she's doing, what everybody's doing. She's being coached by David Coimbra. David will be lifting the heavyweights, I think. Anna Rizikova opening at 185. This is kind of key for her to have a shot, to have any kind of shot at the medals here. She's got a lot of women that can pull more than she. And 3 white lights. There's the Kobe's in 6th place right there. Just jumped up. Olga Domovich, Russia, 190 kilo opener. Very good, very easy opener. Try to get a look at the board so I can see where everybody is right now after openers. All right, Wei Chun Wu. She's in 3rd place after bench. Wow, 195 opener. Very solid. And here she comes, Larissa Solovyova, 200 kilo opener. From the Ukraine. And again, she's got a good shot at being the best female lifter in the meet. Got to start off here with the deadlift. There you go. And it's good for Solovyova, 200 kilos. That's just a massive opening attempt for a middleweight woman. Massive. But she's one of the greatest of all time. Sarah Tavares opening at 210 kilos. She goes pushing out against her belt. Pushing into her belt, Tavares. Wow. So Sarah's really messing with that belt. Clock's running. There's Anna Castellane, who will be lifting tomorrow morning, helping her out. Wow. That is huge. Getting timed out. Guys, that's why you want to get to the chalk box and be waiting there ready to go when they call bar loaded. That's the reason right there. Might have cost herself standing by doing that. You cannot miss. You cannot give away attempts. It's bad enough missing a lift. That is just throwing it away right there. All right. Gunther Fiona von Bacchus is up now. Good at 160, calling for 175. Scraping down the bar, loading. And here she comes. Well, you can tell she's been wearing these deadlift socks for a while. Conventional polar, which is a little bit different than what we've seen with the lightweights. Very, very strong and a great athlete in several sports. Climbing, soccer. That looks like 3 white lights there. Good. And bar just goes up. So easy for her. Looks so easy. All right, here comes Vilma Ochoa to take her second attempt, 180 kilos. These flights also move very quickly. You know, right now they only have 9 lifters in this flight. And also, they only have 20 minutes between disciplines. That means you got to warm up and get into your gear within that 20-minute time. Be ready to go. There's Vilma Ochoa. Wow, good second attempt for Vilma. And there you go. Erica Bueno's up. 187.5 kilos. Only went up 5 kilos. David Coimbra is our coach, going all the way to the front of the coach's box. Oh, wow. Wow. Brazilians are just not doing well. So Sarah wasn't able to get it started, timed out, and Erica Bueno there with her second, not where she wants to be. Kenya Montserrat, Ecuador is up now. She's good 180, calling for a 10-kilo jump to 190. As you see there, Anna Rizikova is up next, 192.5. If she can take a shot at Soloviova. If good there for Montserrat. Very smooth, very easy. Rishkova. All right. 185, and she's going from 192.5. This is a big lift here. This will put Rishkova in the lead. Rizikova. That puts her in the lead right there. So there you go. So as I was saying before we came on, that she could give Soloviova a bit of a scare. Larissa's got a bigger pull than her, but it's still, you know, you can push on somebody, lean on them until they kind of fall over. Right now, Olga Adamovich is up good at 190, then good at 200. Now she's calling for 200. Just massive deadlift. 440-pound, 200-kilo deadlift right here. There you go. There you go. 3 whites. She might be able to catch Erica Bueno's ahead of her. Bueno missing that second attempt really puts pressure on her for her third. And Olga Adamovich is there waiting in the wings. All right. Wei Chun Wu, good at 195, only went to 200. 5-kilo jump, being very conservative. She gets so wide on her deadlift stance. Amazingly so. See how close the bar is to her shins. Unbelievable. Just so compact, so smooth, so quick, technically proficient. It's one thing you notice about every one of these lifters. They are technically proficient in this lift. There's no tugging, pulling. It is a very smooth, right on the edge of perfection for these lifters. Solovyova's up now. She needs this, and this will take her back into the gold medal position. This is just back and forth. I mean, this is the battle that you want. So far, we've seen very, very good battles. You know, even Fedosenko ran away with the lightweight men, but there was a heck of a battle for 2nd through 5th. Solovyova. Boom. Technique is just unbelievable. 3 white lights moves her back in the first place. So her first priority here is to win this class, win the gold in the middleweights. What happens with her Wilks total really is not as important. She can't worry about winning best lifter. She could try to win best lifter in the meet and not even win the middleweights. Not smart. So she's going to play it close to the vest and just go for that gold medal. And if it comes out well, it comes out well. Right now, we have Cesara Tavares. She got timed out on her opening attempt. Being coached by Anna Kostelane, who's going to lift tomorrow against Hall of Famer Priscilla Ribic. Right now, Cesara Tavares trying to stay in this meet. And there you go. Much better. Much better. Much better for her. All right, Gunda Fiona von Bacchus is up now. Good at 160. Good at 175. Going for 187.5. Getting her composure. Beautiful. There she goes. Gunda with the conventional stance. There she goes. Drop the shoulders. Boy, interesting to see what the referees say. There you go. 3 white lights. That's awesome. All right. Here she comes, Vilma Ochoa Vargas. Just brilliant lifting there by Vilma. Absolutely brilliant. All right, so this is going to be a battle right here coming down between Rysakova and Solovyova. And here goes Erica Bueno. Good at 182.5. 5 kilo jump to 187.5. She's now going 5 kilo jump to 192.5. No, that 5 kilos just did not work. All right. Here she comes, Kenya Montserrat, Ecuador. 180 kilos. She was good at 190. Now she's taking it up 5 kilos to 195. Right now, if who's in there, she is tied for the youngest lifter here. Wow. Wow. She just finished that off. I thought she was not going to be able to lock that out and pull it up. 3 white lights there. That's a way to keep pulling through that. That is just beautiful right there. It's the way to, just the way to finish off a World Games performance. She's in 8th place, but that's a great performance. Rizakova's up 200. Here you go. Pressure's on her. She needs this. This will put her back in first place. Oh, all right. So Solovyova now wins gold. So Larissa Solovyova now can change her third if she wants to, and then try to extend her Wilks score a little bit to try to be best lifter. But as of right now, she is your gold medalist. There's nobody that can put any kind of pressure on her unless they put something crazy on the bar that they'll never be able to pull. But she's not in danger of anything. So she is your 2017 World Games female middleweight champion. I'm just waiting to see what she does. Looks like there's a little bit of blood on the bar there, a little bit of pathogen. Wei Chun Wu going to be up. She's good at 195, good at 200. She's only gone up 202.5 kilos. She's trying to secure a spot. She really takes very small jumps in the deadlift. Historically has done that. There's some that take 10 or 12.5 kilo jumps from first to second. I've never seen her do that. Not that I remember. There you go. Just very smooth, very short. That was a 2-to-1 lift. I don't know. That was a pretty darn good lift right there. I think that was a 3-whiter, but it's okay. Adamovich is up now, taking a 12.5 kilo jump. I'm assuming that this gets her under the medal stand. That's the only reason for taking the 12.5 kilos here. Russian coaches are very good, and I'm thinking it's got to get her up onto the medal stand. All right, here we go. Adamovich trying to get up on the medal stand. A big pull, 212.5. No, just could not do it. But you got to put it on the bar. You can't win if you don't put the bar. She was trying for the bronze. So Solovyov is your champion. Rishikova is silver medalist. Boy, she's just trying hard there for that. Looks like they're loading 220 on the bar, 215. There's big Mike Zielinski, Hugo Velasquez, and Bill Clayton. Larissa Solovyova has gone for 220. It's a big, big deadlift. She's looking for a Max Wilk score here to try to win, be the best lifter. Oh, just got forward on it. All right, so she's got the gold medal, but don't know if she's going to be best lifter. We'll find out. But here we go. So Sarah Tavares had to retake her 210. She's way trying to jump up. She is taking a 22.5 kilo jump. That is just a monstrous jump from a second to a third for a middleweight female. Can she make this? I wouldn't doubt it if she'd made her first and then taken a jump to her second and then was doing this on her third. But basically, she's jumping from her opening attempt to her third attempt. I just think her body, it's a little tough for her body. I mean, it's not even breaking off the floor. You got to put it on the bar, though. You have to. All right, and there we go. There you go. Solovyova, Rizikova, and Wu are on the stand. Vilma Ochoa came within a hair's breadth of being there. There she is, Larissa, with 650. I don't know if that's enough to win it for her, but Rizikova was right behind her at 641. But then there's a big group in there. Adamovich, Ochoa, and Wu are all in there between 611 and 624. You know, a few less misses, and it would have done it. I mean, if Adamovich had pulled that third, it would have put her up in the third place, or third attempt deadlift. So it was great. Ruiz Moreno did not register a total. She dropped out after the squats, did not bench her deadlift. So, all right, anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I will be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 or 8:45, to watch the heavyweight women, Priscilla Ribic against Anna Kosteline. Yeah, and it is going to start at 8:45. It's going to start. So we're all going to be 45 minutes into it. Unfortunately, we're going to miss the squats and a portion of the bench presses probably. But anyway, join me tomorrow morning, 8:45. IPF Hall of Famer Priscilla Ribbick versus Anna Kostline. Thanks and have a good night.